Hello and welcome to Simply Shev, where we talk about all things natural hair, including my own natural hair journey, styling ideas, DIYs, and so much more to have great natural hair, long, healthy, and strong. In today's video, I discuss mini braids versus mini twists to grow our natural hair. As you know, we are on a challenge trying to grow our natural hair out, and the challenge ends at the 21st of April, so you are able to join that. We still have some time, so do go ahead. At the moment I'm wearing my hair in mini braids, but this video covers mini braids and mini twists because I've used both on my hair and I've had really good results. So I thought it's good to do a side by side comparing these two and giving you the pros and cons as protective styles to grow your natural hair long, healthy, and strong. So I'm going to start off first with mini braids because they are on my left and they're the first ones you can see. So the video on the left is actually me installing my mini braids, or as small as my braids will get. So the very first pro of mini braids is that it shows off length. One of the great things about installing this on our hair, we can see how long our hair is getting or how long our hair is. The second pro of this is that there's less frizz. My hair is frizzy anyway. That's a component of what it normally looks like, but I find that by wearing mini braids as a protective style, my hair is less frizzy. So that is one advantage that it has over mini twists for me, is that I have less frizz when I use this as a protective style. Another pro that I have is the variety of styles that I can style my hair in. Go ahead and check out my channel where I've posted a recent video showing you all the styles that I wear with my mini braids, so do go ahead and check that out, as well as all my other playlists on my channel, and of course subscribe so you don't miss out any of the content that I post. So I like to wear mini braids also because I can transition this style to other styles. So when I do my mini braids, I tend to just wear a set probably for 3 or 4 weeks, and then without combing through my hair, without manipulating my hair too much, I transition that style to another set of braids probably for another 3 weeks or 4 weeks, so I can transition that style to other styles. In that way, the parts are reusable, and I also grow more hair because I'm doing less combing and less manipulation on my natural hair. That leads on to my other point, is that you have access to your scalp in this mini braids. I'm able to apply all my growth aids. I'm able to make sure my scalp is clean when I wear mini braids, and also you are able to wash your mini braids and they stay better than when you are wearing twists. So my wash days in mini braids is better than when I'm in twists. Now we're going to look at some of the cons of wearing mini braids, because there are some. The very biggest con for me, I think, is the takedown. Mini braids take a long time to take down as comparing to mini twists. That's because, obviously it's plaits and it's going to take a while, but also your takedown needs to be, the right technique. And I will be doing a video on taking down my mini braids, so do look out for that video. The next con for me with mini braids is that my hair looks flat. I do have low density hair anyway, so it does look quite thin, in certain styles, but certainly with mini braids, my hair looks really, really flat. And if you're not used to that flatness, you could almost feel like you've lost half of your hair. So really, there's not a lot of density to my braids and it looks really, really flat. So that's another con as comparing to twists. Also, they do frizz less than twists, but I do get some frizz when I wear mini braids. So that's my quick, pros and cons of mini braids. There are so much more. If you've got any, just post them down below in the comments. I'll be very, very happy to hear from you. So now we're going to go on to mini twists, and I have created a mini twist playlist for you. So do go ahead and check that out on my channel, where I give you detailed information on how I'm wearing mini twists to grow my natural hair. I alternate between mini twists and mini braids, and that's a really detailed, well-planned playlist for you to find out all the information that you need on wearing mini twists. Okay, so some of the pros that I have with wearing mini twists. The first one is the installation. They are really much quicker and simpler to install than mini braids. I would say it takes half the time to install my mini twist as it does my mini braids. So my mini braids, I've got to do the installation over a couple of days, but with my mini twist, if I really get my mind to it, it takes a lot quicker, sometimes half a day. So that's the first pro, is that they take a lot less time to put in. The next pro is the volume. I've thought that mini braids make my hair look really flat. Well, mini twist does the opposite. I feel like I have a lot of hair to work with when I have mini twists rather than when I have mini braids. Also, because they are easy to install, they are also easy to take down. So another pro for me of wearing mini twists versus mini braids is that the takedown is a lot quicker. In fact, I could just sit there watching something and just be, you know, just unraveling my hair and not paying much attention. Rather, when I'm taking down mini braids, I need all sorts of tools, oils and different things in my hair in order to take them down safely. So the takedown process is much more simple when you are wearing mini braids. I also like that with mini twists you can wear a variety of styles. It's just so much easier to style mini twists. As I said, I've got the volume, so I've got all the other styling options, you know, that will show off the volume as well when I wear mini twists. Again, if you are enjoying the channel, do give this video a like, leave me a comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out all the very frequent videos that I post on here. I know that you like those. Another reason why I love to wear mini twists is because you can obviously have a wonderful twist out, and a really small detailed twist out is absolutely beautiful. Just to wear on its own, your hair looks curly, or to actually style it into another style and thereby getting another few weeks out of your protective style. So I love that mini twist can transition into a braid out and my hair is looking gorgeous. So now that we've touched on the pros of wearing mini twists, I'm going to cover some of the cons that I've found with wearing mini twists. The very first thing is that they don't last as long as mini braids. I can get up to 5-6 weeks out of my mini braids and they're still fully installed, fully intact. But my mini braids do not last as long. They take a lot less time to put in, but they also don't last as long. So I would be putting them every 2 to 3 weeks as opposed to my mini braids, which can last up to 5-6 weeks and still look okay to wear. So another con of wearing a mini twist for my natural hair is that they may unravel themselves. So it's linked to the previous point, but sometimes I install them and I wake up in the morning and I see that, you know, at least 10 of them is undone. Obviously, this also depends on your hair texture. If you are fully 4C hair, they should actually stay intact, but my hair is all mixed textured. And if I've straightened my hair before I've installed these mini twists, then they even unravel more and then I've got to redo them. So it's not like a permanent style like mini braids are. So do be careful that when you install these, that you put them in properly. You could obviously do styles like rope twists that could make your twist last longer, and obviously watching your twisting technique. Do check out the actual full video of my installation. You see how I installed my twist, and actually I also did flat twist there as well. So another con of wearing mini twists versus wearing mini braids is that your hair will shrink, and especially if you do wash them like I wash mine. Do go ahead and check out my wash day playlist where I detail how I wash my natural hair overall in general, very detailed there, giving you step by step how I wash my natural hair. So do go ahead and check out that playlist. But when I wash my hair in a mini twist, they shrink, they really shrink. Even when I work out, even if I sweat, they shrink a lot compared to mini braids. So I would say then in that case, mini braids win in terms of the shrinkage. You know that when it gets to summer of that time, we're sweating and then we're working out, and if you've got mini twists in, you'll find that they look half the length by the time that you're finished than what they look like at the start of the day. And finally, when you are wearing mini twists versus mini braids, you might notice a lot more single strand knots. I'm not quite sure why that is, but when I do wear my mini twists, I find that I have a lot more single strand knots than I do mini braids. So I would say overall, in conclusion, that mini braids might be a better protective style in that they cause less damage, less single strand knots, less manipulation of having to retwist the twists, etc. And in that way, mini braids win. But for me, mini twist is a lifesaver. It's my absolute favorite versus mini braids. I like it because the takedown is easy, the installation is easy. I can have a twist out with that, and I can actually manage my natural hair a lot better. If I'm having a style that's not stressing on my hair, I find that's more maintaining than doing a style that's stressing me to put in and to take down. That all said, I do like to switch things up. So about half of the year, quarter of the year, I'm wearing mini braids, and the other half, quarter of the year, I'm wearing mini twists, and then I change it up with something else. So I use both styles interchangeably. Both mini braids and mini twists are great protective styles for your type 4 natural hair. They both have their pros and their cons, which I've presented in this video. Obviously, I encourage you to really have fun with your natural hair and try a variety of styles, and then you can decide which one is best for you. As I said, mini twist is best for me at this season in my life. Do comment down below if you are a mini twist girl or a mini braids girl, or if you wear both of them like me. And I do hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, do leave me a comment down below, give this video a like, and do hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Do go ahead and take care.